Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rock Bates. They call me the Mouth of the South. And we're here today with JW and his young daughter, and we're filming the last days of Bates Service Station. As you can see, I just took my sign down, and I don't know how to act or what to say, but it's really hitting me at this time because this is a generation going away. Rock Bates, the Mouth of the South, and Bates Service Station with Thomas Bates and Freddie Bates. Over and out.
All right, we're here with our good friend Rock Bates. Mr. Bates has been here in Ettrick, Virginia. Where in the F is Ettrick, Virginia. We're just outside of Petersburg, that way. Chesterfield, officially Chesterfield County, but the outskirts.
Correct.
This service station's been here since 1958 with his family. We opened my grandfather's shop. My grandfather opened a shop well before I was thought of in '59. So a lot of history right here. Behind us is STS Automotive that I've talked about in the past. A good friend of mine owns that facility. That's where Dale Earnhardt, Richard Petty, many race cars were repaired in that shop right there.
Yep.
And we pulled up today. This man is 75 years old, same age as my father would have been. We pulled up here today, right there. He is vacuuming and detailing that car. No different than when we pull up here when I was a little kid with my dad. This is where our cars got detailed.
Yeah.
My dad would bring the cars here. He'd bring my grandmother's car, my mom's car on occasions. Our cars for the car lot would get detailed here. We'd pull up just like that. He'd be getting the finishing touches on it. And my dad left me here one time and said, you got to teach him how to wash the car. And I learned to wash the car right here in this parking lot, watch the man do it. I couldn't do it to his level, but so then I became the cleanup man. And again, and behind the camera, I have my daughter here today helping film. So a lot of history. And I couldn't think of anybody better to bring. And of course, everybody else is currently sick. It is New Year's Eve. I don't know when this will air, but we'll try to get this section up. But the most important thing I had to do this for is one, I think a lot of Mr. Bates, he does a lot of stuff at the drag strip. He's the man behind the microphone when we're out there racing sometimes. And I hadn't seen him in 20 years until I ran into him at the drag strip not long ago. But remembered him right off the bat. But this is not gonna be here any longer. As progression takes place, Ettrick is right by the college, Virginia State University. Yep, yeah. Virginia State University. And they have bought up as much as they can on the outskirts of their facility to demolish it. So this building that's been here forever is going to be gone. So I felt very important we get down here and take a little walk through time with Mr. Bates so he can share some experiences before this legacy and landmark to us is no longer. So take it away.
First of all, I'd like to, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Rock Bates. They usually call me the Mouth of the South. But today I'm a little bit tongue-tied, you see, because I don't know what else to say or how it's going to be. But right now, all I can say is, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'm saying all of that to say this. First of all, I appreciate JW stopping by.
Yep.
And the young teenager right there behind that camera. But as you can see, today we're located at Bates Service Station, 21201 Chesterfield Avenue in the village of Ettrick. Now, Virginia State has a lot of plans for this area. And I said when I get a certain age, which I am 75, that I would wanted something to do. Because at my age, I'm running on borrowed time. If I got sick or something, I would have to lock this place up. So Virginia State University came in time that I had something on my mind that I was going to do. Now, as you can see today, specifically, as you see, I have taken the signs down off of the building. Those signs were up there for I don't know how many years, Bates Service Station. And as you can see, in memory of Thomas Bates, which is my father, and Freddie Bates, which is my uncle, was my uncle. And Freddie Bates is really the guy that started drag racing in this area in the early 60s. Emporia had a raceway, East Coast champion, him and Pete Bryant, that just passed away. Pete had his funeral, what, a couple of weeks ago, JW? Pete Bryant, they were the ones that really started drag racing in this area back in the day. But like I say, we opened up in 1958. Follow me, young lady, at this time. As you can see, we're going across the service station right here.
And was this facility here when y'all came, or did y'all build it?
No, I was built by a fellow named Peyton Goodall. He lives off of Woodpecker Road.
Okay.
He established this building, and in the beginning, this door right here, it was Lowe's Electronics. Lowe's Electronics was right there, and then in the middle right here, you had Goodall Brothers Oil Company, and on this end, you had my father's service station. And then when they moved out, my father took over the whole building. This building was purchased by me in 2005.
Oh, didn't realize that.
Until then, yep, my father rented this from Mr. Peyton Goodall, and in 2005, I purchased this building. We've been here, as you can see, and it's carried on for that long, for that many years. And this building has memories, and I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it, but this is a lifetime for me, a change of events of a lifetime. And I'm gonna carry on. I don't know really what I plan on moving to another building up the street. Hopefully that will work out fine. I'm gonna build a garage at my house because I have 7 vehicles. I got to find somewhere to put them. Follow me on inside. Let's walk up under the ladder right here, going in. Oh. That fella sitting in that chair right there, that has been my head mechanic for over 50 years right there, Henry Bowling. He's a little camera shy. He's that kind of guy. But Bowling can give us a wave. You can at least give us a wave. Henry Bowling right there, and hopefully he will follow me. As you can see, the wall of fame right here. Our drag racing days as we went through drag racing and all. Coming on through. Memories. This has nothing to do with the building closing, but take a picture of that right there. If you can see up under that cover right there, film that bottom right there. Those are days in my mind that have stuck. 2007 DOT Street Class Champion at VMP. I'm talking about me. Rock based them out for the South. Knocked them down one by one and had plenty of fun because I got it done. When it came to the line, did what? Kick a little behind. Okay? 2007.
Almost 20 years ago.
Almost, man, but still looking good, still running strong. And like I say, come on through. Watch your step. Come on through. In 1986, this side of the garage, I opened up a convenience store, believe it or not. 16 flavors of ice cream, beer, wine. Had a soda shop, a sub shop back there. And that stayed open from 1986 to 1995. And then I leased this side out to different people. Last person was in here used to be a glass shop. But now we're moving on. They moved out, so now all of this is going to be memories now. All this is memories. Come on back, young lady. Come on round. As you can see, back in the day, this is how we did play. We have the street vet. Used to put in shows. And most of all, 1948 English Ford called an Anglia. Nobody had nothing like that back in that time. The first streetcar that was tubbed up, back in the day, that's how we did roll. Days of yore. Moving right along. Up under the cover at this time, 5.5 Chevrolet, usually be on display. Run to have fun, ran to that Super Chevy events. Still near a street car, ride around car, but still be in a lot of shows, still winning plaques at this time. 5.5 Chevrolet. Come on back round through. Yeah, this place has a lot of memories for me, I don't know how I'm going to feel right now. It hasn't hit me yet as to how it's going to be, but girl.
Looking out there in that shop, it's built real similar to our shop.
Right
around the corner. And,
exactly.
Cinder
T.L.
block
Davis.
with the,
Like you said, his grandfather and grandmother used to come down, and I used to clean their cars. T.L. Davis, a wonderful guy. Knew him personally. His father, his uncles, all of us grew up together really. In this place, they just took my lift down yesterday. I had my lift in here, that's gone. I sold my heater. I had a waste oil heat up in the ceiling that left last Saturday.
We still got one of these old school plates in the floor too.
Exactly.
That's how lifts used to be, not post lifts. They came out of the floor.
And this lift, and I always dreamed of a day when I would be able to get enough money to buy a post lift. And that's when we stopped using that. I don't know how many years that was ago. And now my post lift is gone down. It's still gonna be around because I'm gonna still use it. But man, just memories of a place like this. And believe it or not, on Facebook, it came up one day and said, if you can remember one of these, that means that you are old. And when I looked at Facebook and saw it, I said, wait a minute, and come here. And this is what they were talking about. This lever right here, that lever right there was on Facebook, which operated that lift that came up out of the floor. And that lever right there was used many years for that lift to come up out of that floor. And now everything is old. But I can remember that to this day. Tire changes back here, out of date. Still usable, but now they got the touchless tire changes and all of that. Just a lot of antiques around and stuff like that. Come on over here. Fellow came in, Robbie Langford, and he saw this pump right here. See this pump right here, this pump? He said, man, you want to sell that pump? I pump many kerosene gallons with that hand pump right there. Antique. Just things like that. This jack right here. Back in the day, that's how you would raise a car truck. Back in the day, a bumper jack.
Yep.
But now all the cars are made out of
you
what?
You had a fancy one.
Plastic. Can't use them jacks no more.
Well, we had a handle.
Right.
You had to pump it.
Exactly.
You had one with cheater.
Hooked the air to it. That was a thing back in the day. Everything
had a bumper.
Everything, back in the day. And like I say, Jay, I'm glad you and your daughter came by today because hopefully, this will come out good.
Yeah. It will.
I'll have memories to look.
It will. Like I said, it's bittersweet just because of the fact of me finally taking over our family shop and preserving it.
Yeah.
But knowing what's happening through here, it's happening on both sides of the road, up and down the road. I've got real estate through here, and they're trying their best to get it all.
Yeah.
But it's good timing for you.
Yeah. At my age, man, moving on to something better, hopefully. And like I say, this is the village of Ettrick, but I'm assuming sooner or later it might be the university village.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, so we don't know how this going to end up. But man, look, I'm so glad you stopped by here today.
Absolutely.
And as
many a time coming in here, and most of them was when I was a kid.
Exactly.
Younger than her, but again, you were doing the same thing. That was just nuts to pull up and see you still doing it.
Yeah.
Still doing it.
Man, about to bring tears to my eyes, and I just don't know how this is going to end up or what else to say.
You're a legend
around here.
But
I'm so glad that you came my way. And the sun shined today, and it's mighty bright, and everything hopefully will end up being out of sight. Rock Base, the mouth of the South, and I'm here today with who?
J.W. Davis.
Over and out.
Thank you.
Cut.